Hello, Gabe Hiller here, Jihoan Zoner on YouTube and How to Bar Couch on Twitch. And I'm trying something new tonight. I'm thinking about writing a game. Not any game, I guess I should say. A very specific kind of game. So do I, says Tom Bay. I'm not sure what you're referring to, but... But welcome to the stream. There's not going to be much game playing, I don't think, because it's going to take me a while to work on it. But the first question is, has somebody already done it? Because if somebody's already done it, I don't need to do it. So I'm looking for is a game like Super Mario Maker, but that's generic, that just allows people to... Do I need ideas for the game? No, I don't need ideas for the game. In fact, I know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm sure you have ideas. The idea is to make a game that will allow you to put your own ideas into the game. Very much like Super Mario Maker, but not controlled by Nintendo. So anyone who wants to could write a physics engine for it. That physics engine could be really as close as anybody wants to Super Mario Maker, except I'm not going to do that part. So that's the important thing. That way no one's going to sue me. But people could write their own physics engines for it, and it would do the kind of things that Super Mario Maker does, like verify that levels can be beaten, assemble them together into challenges of various kinds, maybe even someday have multiplayer. So the question is, has somebody already done this? Because there are a lot of games out there that are like, make your own 2D platformer, but they don't do the rest of that stuff. They don't verify that levels can be beat, and they don't assemble them together into challenges, random challenges for you, that kind of thing. So that's the idea. And if anyone's heard of anything like that, we'll check it out. Otherwise, I'm going to start coding here. We'll see what happens. So I've written quite a few games before, nothing in Java. I think I need to write it in Java if I want it to run on lots of platforms. But feel free to convince me otherwise, because I'm not that... I have a lot of programming experience, but not so much in Java. So there's going to be a lot of looking stuff up here. There was a... What was it? There was like a Pac-Man Java example that I found yesterday. Yeah, this was the one that I thought would have a lot of what I'd need to know. So this is the whole thing, apparently, I think. I don't know, let's see, is there more down here? Or is that the whole thing? Then we have the analysis. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the whole game. So let's start with the whole game. We'll just cut and paste this into an editor. And I'll get rid of the stuff that's, like, specific to Pac-Man. And we'll see what's left. Boy, there's a lot of it. Okay, there we go. I think that's all I need to do. If I then just run an editing program, can I just paste it in? Yep, there it all is. Okay, cool. Better save it with a name. I don't want to call it Zetcode. This is stuff I don't entirely get about Java, is what... How do I decide what's a package? How do I decide what I'm calling the package? So maybe I should just look that up. How do I decide what to call my Java package? How should Java packages be named? With programmers worldwide, writing classes and interfaces using the dialog programming language is like with limited programmers will use the same name for different types. In fact, the previous example does that. Defines a rectangle class when there is already a rectangle class in the java.awt package. Still, the computer allows both classes to have the same name if they're different packages. The fully qualified name of each rectangle class includes the package name. Okay. Package names are written in all lowercase. Sure. Companies use their reversed internet domain name to begin their package names. For example, com.example.mypackage for a package named mypackage created by a programmer at example.com. But I don't work for nobody at the moment, so... And I don't have a domain name either, so... Do I have to have a domain name? Right now I'm just editing it in text. I'm sure that there are interfaces that work with Java, but I don't know that they work across platforms. So right now I'm just editing it in a text editor. Well, I mean, we've got... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to put here. I used to have one, so I guess we'll use that one, but so what was it? It was... Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I don't need basic strokes because I'm not going to be drawing things with lines. Pretty sure. I might need that and that and that. I don't think I'm going to be messing with fonts for the moment. I'm sure I'll need graphics and graphics 2D. Actually, before I start changing this too much, let's make sure that we can compile it before I start changing it. So what did they call it? They called it... Oh, I've already closed the page. I think they called it... No, I don't know what they called it. I'm going to have to look it up again. How easy is it to learn to code? I mean, I don't know. I started with BASIC way back when BASIC was a good programming language. It's not considered a very good one anymore, and I wouldn't suggest you start with it. It's a little easier to read, for humans to read, than, say, Java or C. But it's very, very inefficient. You want to try and write a game in it, and then your game will run probably very slowly, unless it's a very simple game. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll do what I can to help you out here. If you're interested in learning to code, but my goal is not necessarily to teach coding. My goal is to create that game I was talking about. Okay, Pac-Man Java example again. Okay, they called it board.java and they put it in com/zcode. Okay. Okay, so we want to make a new directory. How do we do that? There. Okay. Folder name. Com. Zcode. And the folder name is... No, that's the place to put it. And it's called board.java. Okay, so we've saved their code as is. Let's see if it runs. Do I just type java board.java? No. So, how does one execute? I think I might need to compile it to bytecode because that's what Java does, but how to run.java. Okay, open program windows, Java C, there we go. Java C, that's be the compiler, board.java. Hey, it did a thing. Okay. Then what do we do? Java, my first program, to run your program. Okay. Could not find or load main class board. What does could not load or find main class mean? Common problem that new Java developers experience is that their programs fail to run without error. What does that mean? What causes it? How should you fix it? First of all, you need to understand the correct way to launch a program. Aha! Okay, it looks like a path name, but it isn't. Okay. So, java com dot zcode dot board. Nope, that didn't work. What did we call it? What did he call it? What did he call the main class here? It says board. Public class board extends JPanel. So what am I doing wrong? Okay. Well, that's fine. Yep. I'll see you tomorrow then. I'm planning to stream Super Mario Maker tomorrow as usual. Ooh, interesting. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. How about how to make a jar file? Yeah. How to make an executable jar file. Aha! Okay. Manifest file. Main. Okay, but none of this says main, so how do we know what tells it to be the main class? Okay, manifest.mf needs to have that in it. Okay. Alright. Where is it? Manifest.mf. Okay. And we want it to be manifest version 1.0 colon 1.0. And we want it to be main class colon, is that right? Yes, board. Okay. Yep, there it is. Okay. Jar using the jar command. Okay. Jar CFM. Jar CFM. Board.jar. I suppose I should call it pacman.jar. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Mainfest. Manifest. There we go. Okay. Pacman.jar. So, how do we run jar stuff? I've got a batch file that does it somewhere. There we are, Java -jar. Pacman.jar. Could not find or load main class board, but it was right there. Isn't it right there? Text editor. Public class board. It's right there. Pacman.java. Ah, there's Pacman.java. That makes sense. Where is Pacman.java? This is board.java. Where is Pacman.java? Ah, there we go. Pacman.java. Okay. There we go. Untitled document 1. There we go. Save as Pacman.java. Save. Okay. Okay, they have a problem with that. Huh. Still can't find board. How about if I type both of them in at once? For EX equals new Pacman, but that's in there, isn't it? Public class Pacman equals new Pacman. What is wrong? This is the class Pacman. It's defined, so why can't it find it? Cannot find symbol. Well, this is not a very good example, is it? Doesn't matter if I do it again. What if I do it in the other order? Same problem. Okay, what was the actual error? Cannot find symbol. Okay. Java C star.java. Okay. Still does not like it. Okay. Now, it doesn't say to import board. What about that? Semicolon expect. Yes, yeah, it looks like I should have a semicolon there. And maybe I only need to import board. Let's try that. Semicolon expected, but that is a semicolon. Comma expected. Period expected. Dot. That. Well, I still can't find Pac-Man. This is a bad example as far as I can tell. Spelling errors? I don't think it's a spelling error. Ah, hello Gaming with Cuphead. You've made Trump and Biden in tabs. Well, cool. I'll have to try those out on the next tab stream. I'm trying to do a little programming in Java, but I'm having trouble getting even started. Tyler doesn't know about. But that's... I don't understand. I do not understand. Do I need to call it com.zcode.pacman? Will that work? Nope. Cannot find symbol. Explain. Please. What did I do? Can I download a working copy of this? Is it any different? Looks exactly the same. Can I download? Oh, issues. Issues. Program will not run. Yep, that's it. Okay, so it's not just me. "24 days ago." Yep, okay. So this is just a bad example. How the heck do I even start then? They had simpler ones, didn't they? They did have simpler ones. Let's try something even simpler. Let's try Java Tetris, see if we can get that working. Now the thing is, this one doesn't use AWT, does it? I wanted to use AWT. Okay, so there's 3 files in this one, so it isn't actually that much simpler. Okay, so we've got what we need there. They're still open here, though, so close that saving. Yep, sure. All right. So now we copy these files off of the internets, and let's see if they work. Okay, so this one is, what file is this? This is shape.java. Alrighty. And then we have board.java. Did I close it already? Guess I must have. Yep, okay. Okay, so this one is board.java. Okay, and then we've got Tetris.java. Okay. Okay, it doesn't like any of this. It doesn't like the format of the case statement. Well, that at least can be fixed. Did you check any of this? Where is all this case statement, though? What file is this in? Board dot. Okay. What is Platform Maker? So that the idea is that I want to make a game like Super Mario Maker, but generic, so that people can make their own physics engines, and then people can make levels for those physics engines, and it will do the, the overhead stuff of making sure that the levels are beatable, and sharing them, and also doing stuff like assembling them into challenges and things like that. And so one could make an engine for it for basically any kind of game that you want, and it would handle the gamifying of the user level part of it. That's the idea. Now, if someone's already done this, I'd love to just like go look at it and see what they've done and see if it's good enough. But if not, then I'm working on writing it myself. Now we're starting at the very basics here because I've not done a lot of programming in Java. I've done a lot of programming, but not so much in Java. So I'm trying to figure out where to start. I've got an example here of a Tetris game. If I can get it to compile, then I'll know where I'm at. But currently, wrong file, board.java.
Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't like these case statements. Switch case statement in Java. How are these supposed to be formatted? Yeah, see, that's what I would have expected. But it's doing this thing with a arrow operator, which I've only seen as a way to dereference a class. So that doesn't, and I don't know the language even. So I don't think they're right. I think they just got it wrong. I think you just change these to colon, and then that. I will be amazed if this works, but and I'm also amazed that like this basic, learn to program code I'm finding on the internet just seems to be wrong in some way. There we go. And I'm guessing there are more of them somewhere because there were a lot of errors. Well, maybe not. Okay, well, we'll try that. See what happens. Okay, so there's some more problems. Yeah, it's getting all these error cannot find symbol, and I don't know why it's doing that. Why would not be able to find these symbols? These symbols are being defined. Almost certainly they are. Like it can't find board, or shape, or Tetris. And it's always in the same place that we're getting this kind of error. It's where it's trying to initialize itself. So for instance, in board, yeah, var board equals new board this. What? It's not in here, but it said that there was an error in this file with that That was in Tetris. That's in Tetris.java. Okay. This one. That doesn't work for some reason. Why doesn't that work? What was the error again? Cannot find symbol. Is var the problem? Simple var. Class var. Like var. Project bytecode version. Oh no, this is Java 11. So how did it used to work? Am I going to need to upgrade my Java and break Minecraft in order to write this? Not var. What is Java var? What does it mean? Var in Java. Ah, it was added in 10. Okay, and I mean 8. That explains that. Local variable type inference, in which Java compiler guesses the type of variables based on the surrounding context. Okay. Okay, so okay. So maybe I just need board? Or whatever it is? Okay, I think var is the problem. Var is definitely the problem. Okay. Can I do gedit start.java? Will it just open all of them? Yes, it will. Okay. Now I just need to find var. Var. Okay, so what does size return? Interesting. So they're using this all over the place to not have to know what these functions return. it automatically sets it to whatever kind of type they return. That's very convenient, but it means I need to know what type they return if I do this. So, get size. What does get size return? Get size is some other function. So what we actually want to do, I think, then, is find all usages of size and replace it with get size. It's small g. Okay. There we go. Get size. Is it not used anywhere else? Why didn't they just do this in the first place? Yeah, no, that should do it. They don't use it anywhere else. Okay. Any more vars? So we could just put this in here, and then we're good. They're just trying to make their lines shorter is what they're doing. Okay, that should do that. That was board.java, was it? Can't tell which one this is. I think it must be board.java. Okay, shape.java. Let's find vars in here. Okay, so this should be a random. Random r equals new random. That should work, right? Is that the way you do it in Java? Shape result equals new shape? Will that do it? Shape result equals new shape? Will that work? When we declare stuff, where do we declare stuff? I don't see a whole lot of declares, but hopefully this will work. Okay, board equals new board. Any more vars? Yes. Tetris game equals new Tetris. Okay, let's see if this works. Hey! All the errors are gone. Oh my god. Is this going to do it? Okay, so having done that, what do we do next? It's way back somewhere. Manifest.mf in it. Okay. Okay. Nope, could not find or load main class board. Okay, what if we make the main class instead of board? What if we make it Tetris? Does that work? Could not find or load main class Tetris. I'm really confused. What else could it be? Okay. Okay, so if we start with Java. Oh god, there's lots of tutorials. How to run it. Maybe one of the previous ones had how to run it. Moving sprites, sure. Animation, sure. Java Games Basics. Okay, application. Okay, but how do you run it? Aha! Back to the parent folder. Aha! Aha! There we go! We have run a program. That's an example. And it's Tetris. And you use down to rotate one direction and up to rotate the other direction. That's totally wrong. But whatever. Okay, but I think Pac-Man is more along the lines of what we actually want to do. So let's try and see if we can get Pac-Man to run now that we know what's going on here. Alrighty. Do I want to save this stuff somewhere? Jar file did not work. Okay, so yeah, we've just got the 3 Java ones, so we just, let's... Okay, good. So that much is good. Then let's see if we can get the other example to work. Java Pac-Man example. Yes. Because this one I think is a little closer to what we actually want. I'll select all that. Okay. So this is Pac-Man. This is board.java. Okay. Okay. We did only paste it once, right? I think we're good. Yep, that's the only one. Okay. Are there any vars in here? Oh, yes, there are. Oh, that's not too bad. There's only 2. Okay, that's not a big deal. We save this as board.java. Save. Yes. Okay. And there was one other file, and it was pacman.java. And it's down here somewhere. Yes, pacman.java. Okay, and this is the one with the var. There it is. Pac-Man. Replace the var with Pac-Man. And we save it as pacman.java. Save. Okay. Making progress. Okay, then we Java C start.java. Start.java. Yes! Seems to have worked. And then we Java com.zcode Pac-Man. And we have a Pac-Man game. Alrighty. Where is Pac-Man? Pac-Man is invisible. And that is because we didn't download any of the images. Okay, and this is something we're going to need because we're going to be able to have to load other people's images into the game. So, let's see if we can figure out where the images are and where they go. Source code and images can be found here. Okay. Com.zcode resources images. Okay. I have to download these each individually. God dang. That, and it doesn't even download them. Is there an easier way? I guess not. Wow. Sure. That's not the right place. No. Resources. So you need to make a resources directory. This is getting complicated. Cancel. Let's move some stuff around. Okay, okay. Is that right? Images, resources, images. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Save image as Java. Resources, images, save. Okay. What was
The
the
first one.
one? Download. Wow, this is slow. Don't think we need file.txt. What is in it anyway? 1 lines, 2 bytes. No, I don't think we need that. Left one. Yeah, it happens sometimes. It's unfortunate, but that's the way streaming works. This computer. I could go get the other one and stream from it, but 25 units the misfaction. Okay, cool. I'll have to I'll look through them. I believe I was planning to look through them on Saturday. But yeah, Gaming with Cuphead is talking about Tabs, which is a game that I play on Saturdays usually. If you're wondering about this, up here. Save 1, left. Okay, so that was left 1, sorry. Then we have left 2. Left 3. Pac-Man. Right 1. Right 2. Right 3. No, right 3. There we go. I wonder if it's when I'm browsing. Because the browser does use up some bandwidth. And it seems to do it mainly when there's not enough bandwidth. Should be the last one. Come on. There we go. Okay, so hopefully that'll do it. Aha! It's still invisible. Can't see the ghosts. I'm just playing Invisible Pac-Man. It's like I might have died there to a ghost. Okay, so why isn't it loading the resources? That's the question. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Not at all. Okay, they all... I mean, hopefully that's the right size for all of them. Wait a minute. What? Oh, yes. Resources, images. Are these are all correct. Yeah, they look like... kind of like Pac-Mans and ghosts. Enough that that should work. Okay, where are they being loaded? Probably in board.class. Whoa. Not .class, .java. Done that before. Okay, so where are we loading the images? It should all be in a big block of image loading stuff. There we are. Images. They're just in an images directory. Maybe we need to recompile the class with the images there. Will that work? Nope, it still does not work. Java resource loading. Not loading. Okay, so when it loads it, does it do it? I still have the... No, I don't. Okay. Oh, not Tetris. Borg. No. It's loading them again. Is it what? It's just loading them from images slash. What if we say... I don't know what to try first. I'll try this first. I'll look up image icon. How does image icon function work? Okay. So the option where you... There we go. Okay, Java file names. Java file names? That is what I want to know. Huh. Java resources. Loading. Java resources. Weird. Okay, well, I've got some things to try. Save. Okay, so we've changed it to resources slash. And we'll try this. Aha! There are Pac-Mans. I can see the Pac-Mans and the ghosts. Those are a lot of ghosts, usually 4. This is not really a Pac-Man clone, or not a very accurate Pac-Man clone. But we have successfully loaded some visuals. Cool. They seem to move randomly. Okay, so a game. A game has been gotten into Java and working on this computer. Excellent. Okay, let's back it up. Actually, what? There we go. RD is not. Really? Okay. Okay. So what are we gonna call it? I guess we'll call it, Plat Maker. Okay, so what do we want to get rid of? Basic stroke. We want to get rid of fonts and font matrices. I don't know about the toolkit. Probably the rest of this stuff to keep around. Don't want to use the fonts. I don't need to keep track of the dot color or the maze color. I have to keep track of whether we're in-game or dying. Not yet, anyway. And none of this stuff. I think we need the timer. We might need the screen data. Okay, screen data. We don't need screen data. Not yet. Timer for sure we do. Okay. That probably is necessary. If dying, death. It's all font stuff. I don't think we want to do any of that. Ah, the score. Check maze. Okay. Move ghosts. We don't need to move ghosts. There are no ghosts. We don't know if they're ghosts anyway. We don't need to draw the ghost. Don't need to move Pac-Man. Don't need to draw Pac-Man. Going up, down, left, or right. Or the maze. Init game is probably something we're going to need to do. Init level is probably something we're going to need to do. I don't know if we're going to do things that way, so I'm going to get rid of that too. Load images we need to keep around with an example. Do drawing is probably something we're going to need to do. Okay. We made it into absolutely nothing. Okay. And the other thing is we need to change this. Okay, let's see if that's right. Ah, still public Pac-Man in there. Not there, huh? Where is it? Platform.java. Ah, platform.java. There we go. That ought to do it. Nope, not quite. Error. Class interfacer enum expected. Public void action performed. And this is in board.java. I think we have some trouble. Parentheses. Where was it? So I suspect that this... what does add override do anyway? What does that mean? I'm at the original. tiles. Action performed. Yeah. It seems to be fine. So, I guess we must have messed up further up.
Yeah, it just seems
Like this wouldn't need to be there. That ought to fix it, but I don't even know why it was there. Well, it compiled. Alrighty. Empty window. An empty window, which we can make whatever we want. Nice. Okay. So the first thing we want people to be able to do is to specify tile set in some kind of a file. So let's see. How do I want the tile sets to be specified? I think the tile sets will have to be specified in a file for the engine. That's what I think. So okay, so here we've got a directory for engines. And I think we're going to call it .eng. Sure. Okay, so jumper.eng. That's what we're going to call this engine that we're making now. Okay. And in jumper.eng, we're going to specify a tile set. And I think the way to do this is with indentation.
I think is the way to do
it. Okay, so that's a very simple tile set. A space in a wall. Let's see if we can do that much. Oh, and we're going to need... Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're going to need a tile set. Yeah. Let's call that good enough for now. That's fine. Okay, so now we need to make these images. Space.png and wall.png. Oh, we should probably say what side tile set is. So let's just look up an image of, say, Super Mario Bros. Let's see if it'll just show us what the tile set is. Hey, there's the tile set. Cool. It's on Pinterest. I hate Pinterest. Can I just view this image? There we go. Okay, so what size are these tiles? I'm going to have to load it into this thing. Image as. Super Mario tile set. Okay, and let's see if we can open it with GIMP or something. That's not GIMP. Okay. So, what is this? 16 by 16. Okay.
So,
We'll call it 16 by 16 because then we know that that it would work for Super Mario Maker anyway. Okay. Okay. Tile set 16, 16. Cool. Okay, now we need to make space.png and wall.png. It is? Where is it? There. Okay. Okay, so we want to make space, and space is pretty easy. It's black. That's not black. That's black. Space is black. Yay. Okay. Now the other thing we're going to need to do Hello? What happened to it? Oh, it's not in this directory. So, I've got a name. We also need to say whether it is I think by default it will be there we go. We'll have it collide. This may not be the best way to do it, but I think it's good. Okay. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do, but I did it anyway. Darn it. To space. Okay. We still have down? Yes, we do. Okay, let's save this. Good. Okay. Now that's good. Okay, we've got wall. We've got space. Where's space? Space. Okay. Good. So wall is not correct. Let's have colors for the wall. How about brick red? Okay. One, two, three, four. Let's just make it all red.
Okay.
Where's 8? This was 16. 21. Oh, it's the wrong size. That explains a little. Okay, cool. This was 15. Okay, so at 7, we do that. Good. At 3, 4, we do that.
$12.
That. At 8.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Maybe not. Maybe not. Sure. Yes, and there. Okay, and then it makes them square, though. I don't know that I want them square. All this just for demonstration purposes. I want it to look good, darn it. Okay, so, there we go. Looks more like a wall. Lighten up some of these. There we go. Okay. Mode. Well, what if we just change the opacity a bit? That looks like bricks, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks like bricks. Okay, so we've got a wall. The right wall. Okay, and then the other one is the wrong size. Sure. It's black, right? Correct? Yes, that's black. Okay. Okay. So. This is the file we're going to be reading. Okay. So how do we open text file for reading in Java? File buffer reader or scanner. What is the difference? Read character right into file writer. Okay, but file reader. Where's file reader? Hello? That's
This
just
file I
file
want to read.
read. Okay.
Read
Reading data
for a file.
using file reader. Okay. We will read
Or
then one character. Reads a character,
reads characters into
array. Reads characters into a portion of array. Reads text from character inputs from buffering character system provided for the person
reading
characters raised in lines. Single character. These characters portion of array. Read line. Reads a line of text. There we go. Read line, I think, is what we want. So we got import all of this stuff. All of this. Okay. Okay, so we create platform. What we're going to do for the moment is just load this engine. Okay. Example, is it still around? Yes. Okay.
May
Okay, those throws exception. Seems to be correct. What are you trying? We're trying buffered reader br equals new buffered reader resources engines png. Good. Then while line equals br dot read line is not equal null. So that's our loop. Catch. Exception E. E dot print stack trace. Yes. Okay, so in this loop, this is where we do stuff. Switch. String compare Java.
S1
Equals S2. Okay. Equals ignore case. If this line equals ignore case, can I just put a string in here like this? Int. Okay,
This is capitalized.
Hello? I hear a beep. No, okay. So for now, we'll do that. How does one index a string? That is not what I want. That is not the right thing. Not what I want. Chair at. Okay, so we have to find the
Voice stream
before we can use
chat.
that.
Okay.
Just dot like. Okay, cool. I'm assuming that this is gonna work. I just say and. What is the logical AND operator? Java. Yes, cool. Just like in C++ or C. Okay. Okay, yep. Okay, so in this case,
Phantom.
yeah. Okay, so we're expecting, in this case, we,
Spray.
whoa. We're expecting a space followed by followed by
Number.
the tile set, number within the tile set. Yeah. So we're going to need a tile set. How do we get arrays in Java? How about 2D arrays? This is going to be 1D array. That's right. Private. Okay, so we're going to need okay, something like that. We need images. Where do we load the images? I'm going to load them here now. That's not it. Image. Okay. Is that what we're seeing here? Huh. Okay, let's see if that works. Is that what I...
See,
Yeah. Oh, but then we have to have them already. So I think we just have to be...
That.
Forgot that they have dimensions.
It's in there.
So
I
how
have
do we
mess
for the string? What is it called? Okay. The question is, what will happen if there's a space at the beginning? Will it be null? Let's just print stuff out. System.out.println. Okay. Okay, so let's show us just separating things. Let us see how horrible this goes wrong. These are ints. Okay. Uh-oh. Ah, so we need to make a file reader first. Let's try that. Printls is not right, it's println. Okay, so we need to find out what we need to include for file reader. Java.io file reader. Okay. Okay. And the other one is image icon. Image icon. Java x.swing. Java x.swing. Image. What?
Again.
Image icon. Cannot find symbol. This line. It's not read line, it's this line. Oh, no. That's read line, but this line. There we go.
Okay.
Must be caught or declared dethroned. Oh dear. It was caught, though, I thought. Did I not catch it? There it is. Right there. So I just have to say throws.
Sure.
Does that do it? What? No, not there. Here. That do it? Okay, I don't know how to do acceptance, which is a problem. Obviously, it doesn't throw an exception. We don't catch it. We just try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, we have engine. No engine. Who knows? Okay. Try without catch, finally, or resource declarations. So we can't try. We have to just do it. Do or do not, there is no try. Where am I? What was I eating just then? Okay, so far so good. Must be Carter to... Phooey. So every time I use a function that can throw an exception, I have to catch it? Seems unreasonable. Maybe well, especially in this particular case. Okay. Trace, not track. But what if I don't declare it? Is this going to work? Parenthesis expected. Exception E. Okay. There we go. Okay. If we don't declare that it might throw an exception, then we don't have to have a exception. Let's hope that that works. Okay. Alrighty. Tiles at 1616. Yes, blank! There are blanks! Excellent. We'll probably can print just in case something's wrong, but now we can load things. Can we? I think we can. So. S. Oh boy, this is not Java naming conventions at all. String S equals R of stir I. Yes, good. System out S. If I is 0 and S dot, what was it again? Equals ignore base tile set, then scan type equals 1. How do we convert a string to an integer? In Java. Is it going to be A to I? That would be nice. Integer dot parseInt. Integer.parseInt, okay. Okay. Okay, we'll just say 0. There we go. That works. Scanline type equals 1. Sure. Okay. If scanline type equals 1 and I equals 1, then tile set x equals integer dot, what was it again? ParseInt. If scanline type is 1 and I equals 2, tile set y equals integer. Excuse me. And that's all we'll do for now. And at the end here, we will print okay, system.out println tile set x. We'll see if this works. It might work. If it doesn't work, it should actually probably tell me in compile time. Can we println something that's into string? Do we need to convert it to string first? Okay, too many end parentheses there. Looks good. Did not work. Or it's printing them wrong. So let's set them to something. So then we know. That's not it. There we go. Can we say this? Might have worked. Okay, so they never get set. Ah, there's the problem, I think. No, that's correct. Scanline type should equal 0 there. But this works fine too. Out, but this equals ignore case? Is it not equals ignore case? Tile set. So what's going wrong here? This dot equals ignore case. Should definitely do something. Let's see if it gets to here. Found a tile set. Okay. So it got in there. Ah, okay. Yep. No, that makes sense. Need to split up this if statement. If I equals 0, then if that is true, then that happens. Otherwise, that happens. But we don't change the scanline type otherwise, so it sticks around. Yeah, there we go. Yay! We know what size the tiles are. Yay! Excellent. So now the next thing to do is so used to putting brackets there, I just always forget. Move them back here. I'm doing that since I started coding in C, and it's just I'm used to reading it that way, so blah. Okay, type equals 0 if scan type equals 1. if, oh, I did it again. If I is 1, then we've got, what have we got? The number, okay. And we've got the, what is it called? So, if we have an array of objects, do we have to assign them all as soon as we make the array? That seems bad. But I can see it being bad otherwise as well. No one watching anymore, huh? Okay. Image icon, tiles. Tiles. Sub, what would it be? Equals, yes, this is where we need that commented out line from the other file. There it is. Okay, let's hope that's right. No, I bet I could set them to null. I bet that's how you do it. I set string with this line to null. So I should be able to also set I'd probably do it. How do I set the size and set them all to null? So maybe this works. Okay. So hopefully this will just assign them all to null. Let's hope. Alrighty, there. Else, if I agree and tile set index and s dot equals ignore case collide, then okay, so that should process the rest of it, one hopes. Image cannot be converted to image icon. Okay. Explain to me what. Here. New image icon, that dot get image. Become image icon. How are these declared? Don't remember how they were declared. Okay, I need to know how they were declared. So obviously I've declared them wrong. Ah, not that. Okay, ghost. What is ghost? Image. Okay, they're images. Gotcha. Let's try that. Okay. Can't find symbol. Ah. Image. Where is image? Image is somewhere else. java.awt.image. Let's try that. Okay, we needed both of them. Okay, let's try that. Ah, new image icon is wrong. It's got to be new image. There we go. Ah, okay. Let's see if it runs. If it runs, then maybe it's working. Die. Okay, so how do we draw an image? I'm gonna just draw the. Well, first let's do collide. Okay, what does it do now? I like the fact that there's a colon there. Didn't compile it. Not I. Thank you. Yes, good. There we go. Hey! Zero collision. The other one has one collision. Excellent. Now let's see if we can print, show the images. So where do we draw images? Where is it that we draw images? It's in. Just left that that file up, shouldn't I? I should be leaving all kinds of files up. It's called board.java. There we go. Draw a pipe. Draw image. There we go. Image goes like this, huh? What's this, though? This is the board. Weird. So, have we made this the right thing, or do we need to make the road? Okay, so after we init the UI, that's when we have to do this. So we just add something like that. What does Java function add do? You know, what is just add if we just call add? What does add do? I'm really confused. Doesn't it keep track of the board? Do anything with it? That's not good. What does board do? Extend JPanel. Okay, which is different from JFrame. Gotcha. Panels are presumably within the frame? So I think we would have to do it here. Set title, is it a JPanel or a... So, if we set that, will that work? Is that going to work? Hopefully that works. Okay. I need G2D. Okay, so we need the G2D from here. So we're going to have to make a functioning board that does something.
Okay.
Let's just try that. So how is the graphics getting passed around? How do they
Mr. Original. do drawing? Graphics G. Component. So I can't just tell it to draw it. I have to wait until it asks to be drawn. Oh, yeah, that. Ah, heck. Well, I'm not using this tonight.
Well, unless we just... Maybe I can just override the paint component to just draw it every time. Draw the whole thing every time. No, because that can't be done here. Dang nabbit. I am down with the board is. Finally. And I understand that I should all and stuff inside the board. But it can't do anything here. Yep, there's code. Definitely code. Here it is. This is the code I wrote. I put it in the wrong place. To put it in the board.java file. I just didn't understand what the board was. The board is a J panel. It's a game board. Okay, I understand now. Can we put stuff into the board? Okay, so the other things that we need then include these two we don't because they're already in there, but these four we need. 5. Oh my, it didn't die. Okay. What happens if we run it? Still prints out the same stuff. Excellent. Okay, but there's something on the screen. Okay, so do drawing. Okay, so that's where it does that. There we go. G2D.drawImage.
int a. No, int I. If what is it? Tiles sub I, yes, it's not equal null. Then we do something. And the thing that we do draw image. An image. The image being image tiles sub I, yes, good. At x of tile set x times I and y of 0. And this, okay. Let's hope that's right. Okay, and then we need to sync something. This is necessary for it to sync properly in Linux. At default toolkit dot sync. And G2D dispose, huh? Okay. There's something. Aha! That's not the right image, though. It's the ghost. Why did it load the ghost? Did I tell it to load the ghost? I thought I... Oh, maybe that doesn't count as a comment. So... image icon. Oh, yep. No, I put the... no. It's just the other thing. Okay. I made this ghost because I made them. That's why ghosts. Okay. Okay. Oh, they've got slides in them. There we go. Okay. So we don't want them to be ghosts. No. We want them to be S. Whatever S is. Ha ha. Aha! There we go. We've got our tiles blank and there's a wall. That's all there is. Just blank and wall. But that's okay. We made progress. We've gotten tile set loading to work. So now we just need the next thing we would do. Except I think the stream is over for tonight. I'm done programming for tonight. But I've made progress enough. So good. Yeah. Then the next thing would be to then instead of have it be just showing me the tile set. It would, in fact, a level that we have specified in a separate file from the engine file.
So we can pair levels and engines. That's the idea. Cool. Okay. Yay! Success! Very slow, but success. I learned a lot. And I made a tile set. Now I close all these windows. And the stream is over. Any of you who have watched me coding, thank you for watching me coding. Bye for now.